Welcome back to Midday, everyone. Joining us now is the one and only Carol McClintock with FC Tucker MG Realtors. Carol, it's always great to have you. You have some tips for us for selling your home during the holidays, don't you?
Absolutely. You know, the holidays are a great time to sell a house because people have a lot of extra time and they can spend time looking online. And then once they identify a home or two they want to see, then it's a great time for them to look.
So during the holidays, I'm imagining that people have their homes decorated. So is there a limit? Is there too much?
Yeah, you have to be careful. You just don't want to have too much stuff because then that becomes overwhelming, and you still want people to see the really good points about your home, that it does have room, and look at the architectural features. So you want to make sure that you do that.
Well, that might be a problem over at my house just because I maybe go a little bit overboard. So what's your next tip that you have for us?
Well, the next tip is you need to hire a reliable real estate agent. And of course, we would always be thrilled to hear from potential buyers or sellers. And our third tip is to find those motivated buyers. There are motivated buyers out there because if they're looking during the holiday season, they are very, very serious.
I would imagine, because the holiday season can just be maybe a little stressful if you're kind of like me. But another thing people might be questioning is where to price their home. So where would you say?
Well, if you hire that reliable real estate agent, they're going to be able to help you with that pricing. And that is a very important key. You want to get the home priced right. Because the buyers will look on Zillow, they'll look on Realtor.com, they'll try to look at other neighborhood comps. So your real estate agent can do all of that for you.
So another thing that is so important that you have mentioned to us multiple times is that curb appeal. So this is the next one on your list. So why is this so important?
Because that's your first impression. It's just like your first impression when you meet someone. It's the same thing with a home. So when you pull up, that first impression of what you see, is the landscaping neat, if you have Christmas decorations out, that's fine. But when you walk up to the door, does the door need painting, or the brass knocker tarnished? You know, just those things that needs to be clean, neat, and appealing.
So really detail oriented. What's next on your list?
Yes, well, you need to take top-notch real estate photos because they're so important now, because a lot of times people are doing their shopping online. We even have people that are doing shopping online and are not even going in the house because of COVID and they're busy. So the photographs need to be really, really good.
So I would imagine, you know, these days people have these fancy dancy smartphones. Are these good enough, the pictures that you can take on a smartphone?
You know, I really honestly don't think so. Now, we use a smartphone for some things. I just did a walkthrough tour of the home we're going to look at in a minute, you know, and that's okay because I'm just kind of talking about it and walking around. But for the video that you're going to have, or pictures that you're going to have online, you want to make sure that those are professional. And I think the next thing that we talk about is doing a video tour of the home, because again, a lot of people won't be going to look, so you want to be able to show that on video.
She mentioned it. We're getting ready to talk about a beautiful house. So Carol, sit tight. We'll be right back with Midday with Mike. Welcome back, everyone. We still have Carol McClintock on the line, and we are getting ready to talk about my dream home. She sent me the photos for this house, and I'm so excited to talk about it. You were actually just in it, weren't you?
I was just in this house. I just did one of those videos we were talking about as I walked through this house. It's at 1110 Kenyon Place, which is a great little cul-de-sac on the east side of Evansville. And this is a craftsman style home that has been lovingly redone by the new owners that now find themselves wanting to do another home. So that's why they're selling.
So as I was looking through these photos, you can definitely tell the craftsmanship in this house. How would you describe this style?
Well, we would describe it as a craftsman style. There is a lot of wood in it, wood beams, great fireplaces. So those are the kinds of things that we see in a craftsman style, really heavy wood. But they have painted it a lovely light neutral color throughout. So we've got a photo, of course, of the front of the house, and then the owner's suite, has been totally redone. I was just in it, and has marble, wonderful ceramic tile, great countertops, a really nice soaking tub that has marble steps up to it. So very, very nice.
It truly is a bathroom of dreams. So I just can't get over these pictures. It truly is a dream house of mine. Another thing that I kind of oogled over was that kitchen. So tell us the details of that.
Yeah, great kitchen. Has wonderful ceramic tile floors they're 18 inches and they're at a diagonal. Great crown molding, new light fixtures. There's a wonderful where the stainless steel cooktop is a wonderful brick arch and great lighting there, which is super. It has great countertops in there, backsplash, custom backsplash, and a breakfast bar where you can eat. And so it's just a very welcoming place. It has room for a table for family dining. And then that's where there's access to the patio to get out there to spend some great time outside.
So my favorite part about that kitchen was the actual, the custom art tiling on the walls, and also the range, the gas range, because, you know, I don't like cooking with electric, but, you know, maybe somewhere down the line I could possibly get a range. And you mentioned it, there's a lot of beautiful natural light in that home.
Yeah, absolutely. So you have that all over the house, and they've done a great job lightening up the walls. So really it accents the wood that's there, the craftsman's wood that's there, and provides a lot more light.
Carol, if someone was interested in this home, or possibly, you know, using your services as the greatest realtor, how can they get a hold of you?
They can call us at 812-777-5220. or reach out to us through team-mcclintock.com.
Carol, thank you so much for joining us today. It's always a pleasure.
All right, thank you.
And thank you for joining us today on Midday with Mike. I'm so glad that you could join us today. Hopefully, I'll get to see you next time.